Hey everyone, it's Monica and welcome back to Christmas in July. Today is day 22 and today we're going to be using the prompt candle. Candles show up everywhere during the holidays, so it was a really fun prompt because I got to use my new, well, I shouldn't say my new, I've had it for a bit, but my Tim Holtz die set. And this is a layered die where you get several different shades and you glue it together. Now, if you've played with some of Tim Holtz's dies, you know that some of the layered dies can be pretty complicated, but this one actually was pretty easy to put together. I did put one together just to remind myself how it goes together, and I could have easily just turned on the camera and glued it down and called it a day, but I wanted a video at least a little bit longer than 30 seconds. So for today's prompt, we're going to be just putting together this candle. So as you can see, I already die cut all of the pieces to make this go together a little bit easier. When I cut the pieces out, I used different shades of gray, and then for the base, I used black. So most of us have this basic color in our stash, so you should be able to put this together fairly easily if you have the die. So for the actual candle, I did cut out white for the actual candle, but you'll see that I did add some ink to it. So if you don't have any grays or if you don't have a colored paper, you could easily cut all of these out with white paper and then just add some ink to them. And then that way you can get different shades if you'd like to. But honestly, if you just have the colored paper, it's just a lot easier to do it that way. Now, one of the things that I do during the holidays when I am putting together dies is I'll typically cut out several pieces because that way, since I've already got the die out, I will go ahead and cut out several pieces, and then I will just put those pieces in the actual packaging for the die, and then that way I have them for future use. Alright, so as you can see, the lantern went together fairly easily, not too tough at all, and now I am actually adding some ink to my candle base. Now, probably a blending tool would have worked pretty well here, but I decided to just kind of go old school and stick my piece of paper right into the ink. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend it from here. Now, the blending tool that I'm using is my walnut stain. So once I added my antique linen, then I came in with my walnut stain just to give it a little bit of blending. Now, the candle has a couple of different layers. You have the actual candle base, and then you have the drippage candle part. And so that's what I'm going to glue on next. And then once you add the drippy part of the candle, then all you have to do is add the flame. And the flame is just two simple little pieces. One of them is the hot part of the flame, which is the red, and that's just one solid piece. And then the second part that overlays is the flame part. So that way you can see both the red and the yellow. So the candle, like I said, it goes together really easily, just like the lantern did. And then it's just a matter of gluing your candle to the lantern. Alright, so yeah, like I said, this is probably one of my favorite dies. It is a really fun die set. It also has another piece that has the candelabra that holds two candles. So it's a great die set for the holidays. All right, so let's get to decorating the card. So for this particular one, I decided to try something a little differently. I know on most of my cards, I've just used basically layers, but for this one, I decided to bring in some of my mixed media. So before I did that, I went ahead and I added the washi tape, and you've seen this washi tape before. Again, don't know where that straight blade is, so I'm using my ink to tear my washi tape. And then on the other side, same exact thing, just kind of putting some glue down to help the washi tape stick, and then I will glue the washi tape down to the card and tear it off using my ink pad. The ink, or I should say the glue, makes it a little slippery. All right, we got it. So now that the card's together, let's go ahead and glue down our candle. And as you can see, the handle part is sticking off of the card just a little bit, but I was fine with that. No big deal. And then once I had it glued down, I came in with some spritzing spray, which is something I haven't used as of yet in this series, and I really love the way it turned out. All right, so that is going to finish day 22. We are almost to the finish line here. We're just going to keep going. We've got another, I don't know, 9 days or so till we finish our event. And I hope that you've enjoyed it along the way. All right, everybody, we will see you tomorrow with day 23.